Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War, the Peninsula campaign. We continue as we look at Gibraltar. So, as you can see, this is a quick overview of where we are. So, most of the fighting has been sort of over here on the edges. Now, we have been working on the interior. We've been going up the side here, and Spanish have been getting involved. Now, we did get Madrid earlier, but unfortunately we didn't hand it over to the Spanish, so we kind of failed the mission. So we kind of abandoned Madrid so that we could recapture it again. Now, I have two armies. One containing this fella, which is William Carr Beresford, and we also have Nosy knocking around as well. Now he's over here. So you can see that what he's doing is he's just trying to finish off that army there. So we don't have to worry about anything over on that particular edge of the world, so to speak, as far as we're concerned. Now, most of the enemy tend to be in the interior, so I'm just wondering whether or not it's worth trying to sort of carry on capturing the exterior. Now you can see these guys here probably going to attack that section there as well, which is good. And we've got some action going on down here. Smallish army consisting of troops there, which should be moving into there because I want more troops in there because we've got plenty of cannons. So let's try and get some of those troops into there first. Let's speed them up with their walking. Right, so let's see numbers wise. So they're all pretty good numbers wise. Yes, they are. So we'll take that one like that. So they are now a full stacker, which is great. Which means these two guys here could potentially go and help Nosy. Now, how's Nosy looking army-wise? So he's looking okay-ish. You can see numbers are a little low. That's why we're doing some merging of units here as best we can. So these two can go into that. Just want as much sort of, as many people, as big an army as we possibly can with as many troops in it. Because they have been battered somewhat considerably, unfortunately. Those into there. So that'll be a good thing. So we'll get these guys to make a march down to there, and that will assist Nosy. So let's get them down to there. So Nosy is hopefully going to finish off this detachment here. So that's going to be his next plan of action. So you can see here, this is the area where we are sort of slowly securing. And we did have that area sort of as well, but the French came back and took that away from us. So hopefully things will improve. We've still got the option to continue moving up here. As you can see, they don't have a huge army in there, if at all. And I've got a spy in there so I can sniff around. But what I don't have is a big army. And I daren't spend more money on an army because I just don't have the financial wherewithal to do it at the moment. That's the problem. So that army could be a problem. It's a big one. Yes. That fella's on his way. So I think we ought to start with a slap down there. And you can see we've got 890, so that's not too bad. Now, let's see. They're both light cav. How much has he got cav? He's got heavy cav. Oh my goodness, he's got less. We'll take these two and just reinforce Nosy so that he's got at least some people available to him. And with recruitment wise, let's see. Got these guys coming over as well. And these guys as well. So they're going that way. And these guys also, I think, should be moving down that way as well. Now, so that's being built. Let's see if there's anything we can build. 890, so we've got a wine estate there. No, we need a great estate there. What is that? A small arms factory. So we are building pretty much everything we can build really at this current moment. So things aren't looking too bad. I've got this guy. Random army out of nowhere, but these guys will be able to deal with it. Now, I'm wondering, if it's worth, let's see what the army looks like. Okay, it's just them. So let's get one of those in and start building up an army that we can use to take Santiago de Compostela up here in Galicia, as there's no army in there. So we'll just build some of those. Could we, I wonder, what's that? Banking house. Okay, so we don't need a banking house. So we're going to end the turn. What are the French doing? So they're moving forces back into Madrid. Ah, look, he's buggering off somewhere. Potential ambush position. French Navy are making trouble. Oh, hello. And there's the full stacker. Okay. Oh, good. So we got a good stack of armies there to protect that. Now, there's been a raid here. How big is that? There we go. They've kicked him out. Spy network has been established. Good. Enemy raid. Of course. Let's repair that. So we've dealt with that one. We've dealt with that one. And we've dealt with that one, yep. And what's this? Here we go. Great estate, so that should help generate us more money. A little bit. We'll see. Income next turn is still going down. That's the problem. Okay, so this guy is moving into an attack position. Fortunately for me, I have a lot of troops in that area. This gentleman here needs to get shot in the face. So let's do that. Will be a rather one-sided battle, but to be honest, if I can wipe out this army, it'll be one less army to worry about, which is a good thing. Oh, what a lovely day outside, and I'll be staying inside, I think. Okay. So they can go into light positions. Right, let's see, where are our cannon? Oh wow, this is a real uphill struggle, isn't it? Quite literally. Okay. We'll put these guys here. And we'll use those guys to protect them. We'll put the hussars over that side. And the other hussars over that side. Why do I always sneeze when I'm recording? I really don't know. I don't get it. Okay, let's carry on where we left off. So, there's the cannon. So here are the lights. And I think what we'll do is we'll put these up, except for these guys who will go over by the cannons. We'll put those guys behind them. Right, so put that as number 2. We've only got one cannon, so we can't select that. Right. Now, let's make the map screen bigger. Let's get these guys here. Down there. These guys will keep back as reinforcements, and we'll keep art with them. Okay, let's stick with that for the moment. I want to get the cannons up to here. So, let's see. Put one set there. Get them to run. Yep, that looks alright. Let's get these guys over to assist with the artillery as well. Because he does have some artillery. So, let's get the cavalry on the far side up there. And these guys up there. And get those guys moving as well. Okay. We'll also get these regiments here moving up on one side. So what we'll do is we'll put them out there. And then these guys can stand about there, I think. And here's our reservists. Always want to keep a reserve. Always want to keep a reserve. If you have the army to do it, that is. Put them there. There's those guys being fired on. As expected. So if we go up to here, we'll keep the heavy cavalry behind the hill to act as a surprise if they decide to jump us. Not really doing a lot at the moment, but that's fine. It's really bizarre because I was talking to Mal last weekend, and we were talking about Total War in general. And invariably, for me, Total War has always been about the grand campaign, you know, doing all the campaign stuff and all the rest of it. And I've really enjoyed the campaign. When I used to play Medieval 2, I used to enjoy the campaign so much that I would not actually play all the battles. I'd auto-resolve all the battles. Now, that may have been because my computer wasn't that great and we couldn't really handle the battles very well. But as a result of that, the battles never really did a lot for me. Now, obviously, I think Napoleon has changed that for me for a lot of things. But I do like this environment. But that was why I think, because we were talking about Total War Arena, that maybe that's the reason why, you know, as good as Total War Arena is, and it is good, it just doesn't float my boat in the same way that, you know, doing grand campaigns in Total War do. So I don't know. It's an interesting discussion point, I think, is the word, because, you know, it's what you're used to, it's what you prefer. I mean, I used to generally prefer the medieval side of things because there was no firearms. But Napoleon has grown on me over the course of the first campaigns that I did, and I really enjoy it. Obviously, it helps to really enjoy the Napoleonic War era and all the history relating to that and everything. So, yeah, just an interesting subject for discussion. If you feel like making a point, then feel free, stick it in the comments. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. How have you come to the Total War series? Do you prefer the battles? Do you prefer other things? I mean, what's really in it for you? What really does it for you? I do wish they're making Napoleon 2, though. Could you imagine with the level of detail, the level of graphics that are now done on the likes of Total War Attila? Which, also, good game. I just got a bit sick of constantly being attacked from every single direction. I suppose it's just that era in history, but it's just got a bit tiring. Especially when, you know, my Napoleon Total War campaign was precisely that. Constantly for me, I was just being attacked from all directions all the time, and after a while you just get a little bit bored of that. I mean, you know, I'm by no means the best Total War player in the world. I mean, that obviously goes to Alex the Rambler, but I don't know, it's just I've got to be into it, really, and sometimes I'm not. That's the reality, really. Okay. So that's good, because our cannons are approaching his cannons. So we're going to take that opportunity, as they've left them unprotected. Huzzahs indeed. To go in and butcher them. Oh, look at that. Let's get these guys up a bit. Whoops daisy, no, let's not do that. Let's get these guys to attack that. Let's get these guys to move up and run as well. Here we go. Horses from two directions. Oh, double horse action. This is going to be brutal for them. Hello, fellas. Meet my lights. He got catapulted suitable distance. Excellent. So my boys should be working there hard. These guys are doing well. Let's bring them up to about here, I think. Oh goodness. Yeah, their horses are dead. He's going to attack their general. Get their attention. Hello, General. At least you're facing the right way. There's something for that, I suppose. Okay, so you can see some of them breaking. We're trying to do number on the general. Oh, there we go. They're broken. And the enemy general is dead. Let's break those guys off so they can do as much damage to the army as possible so it doesn't survive. Which is really what we want. We want to demolish this army. Continue. See, there's only 53 of them, but there's 176 of these buggers. Come on, stop hugging him and kill him. Bring the other guys around. Oh, this is going to be a harsh ending. Come on. See you, fellas. That's what happens when you attack the Brits. Close victory, my arse. Cheeky bloody programme. So we only lost 179 men, which is good. And he lost a lot more. So, let's send him back to there. Now, that's that enemy withdrawn, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Now, these guys are on their way over to there. Let's get Nosy up to here, actually, so he can meet these other forces. Now, I'm inclined to leave those guys in there to wait for this stacker to attack us. I don't think they will when they've got multiple armies like that nearby. Just thinking. So, let's see. Let's bring him down here. And then he can go along, sort of, that way, and then up to there. So, a low-flying plane breaks your Napoleonic immersion. How we love it. Well, at least there's not police helicopters going over my house again. So, it's got to be grateful for small mercies. Let's end this turn because I don't think there's anything else we can do. Hello, what's going on here? Well, they're reinforcing Madrid something rotten. Okay. They do seem to be moving back from that central area, maybe stacking up their armies a little bit. Let's see. Interesting. Oh wow. So, we have recruited more cannon. Excellent. Aston Leak is a good spy. And we've recruited more cannon. So, that's great. Okay. So, oh hello. Single cannon. How lovely. So, let's have a look at our recruitment there. Because obviously we've got our army there full of the regiment of foot. Some Portuguese cav. And some additional forces up there. Okay. So what's going on in the interior here? Oh, hello. So, let's see. We bring him there to there. And then this fella down here. We bring down to sort of about there somewhere. And then we shall bring our young Mr. Nose here to that location. Okay, so we're trying to sort of reconstitute our numbers in this area. Now, good number of horse there. Good number of cannon. Yikes. That's going to be a nasty battle. And he's dug in as well, which is even worse. Not ideal. There's Madrid. And we've got these small armies here. Now, the question is, do I want to abandon here for these armies to deal with? Yeah, I'm going to go and get Madrid. So let's move up to here. And then we'll go and liberate Madrid and give that bit back to the Spanish. And then, off the back of that, we should be able to do something. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Let's end the turn. Something reinforcement like. Coming through the Pyrenees. I think, is that the Pyrenees or the Alps? I can never remember. No, Pyrenees is in France, isn't it? So it must be. And then the Alps, I think, is the border between. Oh heavens! They just reinforced Spain, capital rather significantly. I think that's exactly what they did. Those dastardly little sods. Yeah, we'll surrender that. So he's dealing trouble to the Spanish in that area, in that interior. So if we can get Madrid back, give it to the Spanish, and then leave Madrid to the Spanish and recapture that area, then we'll be on a good situation. So we have lost La Mancha, which is fine. So let's see, how do we proceed? Let's get him into there. Really? Okay. So, Your Majesty indeed. Siege them. That's a lot of citizenry mob. Supported by 2,000. But I still think we have the advantage. So let's let William Carl Beresford do his work again. Timothy Turenne. Eugène Leroux, Nicolas Amez? I don't know. I do try, I'm sorry. Right, let's get underway with this battle. Now, I'm thinking that there would be a good place to put our arty. Oh heavens, look at that huge amount of artillery. So, these guys will need to be in skirmish mode. Whoops. So we'll have these two guys here, or these two sections like that. And then behind them, we'll have these 4 regiments, like so. There we go. These guys are number 1, so they will move up to here. Now we will need people to protect them, so I'm thinking 1 regiment there, 1 regiment there, and that will leave us 2 regiments on the side and significant numbers of clippity-clops on one side. And there we go, 240. Oh wow, 240 horse. That's a lot of horse. We'll keep these horse in the centre and we'll work them with the artillery. We'll keep the general near here because that's a good protected area. And these guys will keep as support for the commanding officer. So, let's get these guys up to there, and we'll get these guys to about there. Now that's interesting. Let's get these into their sections already. It's heavy cab as well. Here come the lads. What are these lot? Get them involved as well. Get them in there to do a number on that lot. See if we can ambush them before they even make it. That would be nice. Put them there. Attack those. And let's get our additional cavalry over as well, because these guys are being slightly overwhelmed right now. Attack their artillery. Come on people, none of this walking crap. It's supposed to be running. My boys are fighting hard now.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry fellas, but you did a fantastic job. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to bring these guys up to here. And let's get these guys over a little bit more and start the artillery party. Okay, let's get number 2 moved up to about here, I think. And limber. And start twatting, please. Oh, here come lots of horse. Run them to there. And they can engage. Run these guys here as well. Get these guys squared. These guys up to there, square them as well. Bring some of those guys out. Yeah, bring all of those guys out because they've squared. There we go. Let's get a nice bombarding on this lot. Bring them out to there. Bring this unit there and another unit around the side. Get the cannon continuing to engage there. Take these guys out of square now. Get these guys into the woods. And those guys to fire back ready. Get these guys ready to rush them. There we go, rush them through the woods. Oh, brutal. Yeah, they're running. Right, let's see. Bring the horses in from the rear. Break up the armed citizenry. General's cheesing it already. Here we go. Hello, boys. Gotta love mass cavalry. Usually I've had it used against me. Makes a bloody change to be using it against others. They're blobbing up.
Our men are running, sir.
Where are men running from? Oh, our horses are running. Okay. Guess they're not as brave as they thought they were. Get them into there. Get those guys engaged with the cannon. Get these guys to move over to that lot and deal with them. Bring them back. Bring these guys up. Now push the advantage if we can. Let's bring these guys into the fray. Up on the far right flank, I think.
Heavy cavalry reporting.
Let's get the heavy cav back a little bit. So these guys all move in. Looking good.
Revolutionary Guard.
Put them there, I think. Okay. So got that section dealt with. Get them running. There we go, they're breaking. Let's help these guys break. No, we can't. Damn. Well, let's let the cavalry finish off the stragglers. Bring these guys around and go after the Fusiliers. Actually. Might be worth sending him over there. Let's get them over there. What's going on here? These guys holding their own. Yes, good. These guys continuing to push. Let's move those guys up to there. They can push that advantage even further. Horses are charging through the town. Let's have a go at the militia. And we'll see if we can get these guys back into the fight. Go after the French army. Not sure where they think they're going. Alright, so they're still moving over there. These guys are in danger of being outflanked. So we'll move them to there. We'll bring our cavalry round here. Charge them from
Our
the top
men
of
are
the hill.
running, sir.
Oh dear. Oh dear, horses. Didn't use them particularly well, unfortunately. Sorry, horses. Let's decided to stand and fight. Those bastards. Let's get number 2 in. And we'll also finish up with these guys as well. Have the horses attack that lot. Whoops, have them face there rather quickly. Okay, so they're going to get into position soon. What are these, militia? Yeah, they won't last very long against my line.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Focus fire them on that lot. Okay, so the militia there has broken, which is good. Let's continue to push here. And push here. We've still got regiments in reserve, which is good. Get them engaged. Get them running in. Oh, that's going to be a brutal position for them. Very brutal. Yeah, see that they broke almost immediately. Very brutal indeed. Right, so we make our way around here. Fusiliers of the line. I really want this little fella here. Put me to diamond formation and get into charge. I have a funny feeling we might lose most of that regiment, sadly. But if we can get these guys into position. Oh yeah, there we go, they've broken. That's oh, sheer firepower, those bloody things. Not surprised. Right, now what's this little bunch doing here? Let's go and send these guys and say hello to that lot. So here is the general. About to be attacked by Cav. Okay. Our enemy general killed. Fantastic. Meaning that these guys here can finish off with this lot. Like so. That should break the last of them. Has rather been a rather costly battle for us. Sadly, due to my ineptitude as a commander, but hey ho. These guys can unlimber because there's nothing else in range to fire at. Right, where are my lights? Here they are. Go in and finish off the job. Bring him up to here. And hit him from the rear. Get him, gents. Hello, boys. Oh, run! Too late. Too late, you've been horseyed. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, the general's back. Oh, that's a bit naughty. They're still running, okay. No, is he back or is he not? Yeah, he's back. He's dead. Heroic victory. That's more like it. We heartily approve of heroic victories. Now, what I'm wondering is what the difference in casualties were.
Victory is ours.
We lost 1,000 men, but holy crap, we killed 4,000 of his men. Wow. That really worked out well. Liberate.
Setting up camp.
Here we go.
Your Majesty.
So, we have now liberated Spain and the capital. Now, what we need to do is finish off the remaining armies.
Yes, my lord.
Is that a...
Lord.
Okay, that's unusual. Guerrilla leader, okay. So, no.
Line for battle.
Cancel move, no, we won't attack him, but we've got that guy.
At the
Okay, so. Cavalry. Cannon.
Lord.
I think we'll leave it till next week and decide what to do then. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's episode of Napoleon Total War, and I'll see you for more next time. Take care, everyone.